Hello and welcome to Trading Supra featuring PhilFinder Plus Automation. Today's Monday, March 12, 2018, and we're looking at a sell short, a fade at the high opportunity in June 2018 RTY futures. And so just going to start out by putting in the zone, looking for a retest of the high and anticipating weakness at the high. And so the zone begins at session high, today's session high at the time so far here, 1607.7. And so that's just a little bit, quite a ways away from where we are now, and at the high, and then I just put the zone just a little bit above the high. And so if and when the market's able to push upward and retest the high, trade above the high, PhilFinder will look for a sell short opportunity if the market conveys on an order flow basis buy side weakness and sell side strength. Can set the quantities here. With the zone already activated, you can still set your quantities. Target 1 and target 2 are two separate profit objectives, and you're able to select the multiple of your risk that you would like to trade for your target. And so if you want your profit target to be the same size as your initial risk, your initial stop loss size, and in that case you would select a multiple of 1. If you want it to be greater than that, you can double or triple, whatever you want it to be. The defaults are, as you could see, 1 and 3, but those obviously can be changed not only here, but then also if and when you're filled. Once the orders are on the screen, you can just click and drag them wherever you want them to be. So I'll just go ahead and go with a multiple of 2 for the smaller target. So 2 times the initial risk is the smaller target, and 5 times the initial risk is the larger. And then just go ahead and set the quantities. And these can be set to whatever you desire. You don't have to trade in a given column here. So if you don't want to use the target 1 at all, you just want to use target 2, you can just put all of your quantities in target 2 or all of them in target 1, whatever your preference might be. So the zone's activated, and now we'll just see if the market's able to retest the high. Again, anticipating weakness up in this area, and this is a repeatable, learnable trade. If you're interested in learning specific trade setups that are something that you can personally execute according to your schedule, along with the aid of the software, of the order flow automation software, you're more than welcome to just leave a comment below, and you can contact or leave me your information. I can contact you, or you're able to just simply go to tradingsupra.com and you can find out more there as well. You can always email me at info@tradingsupra.com, info@tradingsupra.com. And so anyways, at this point now, it's just a waiting game. We'll let the market trade, and we'll see if the market's able to test the high here. I'll go ahead and start the video, but I'll pause it at this point. Okay, so market's up in the zone, traded up into it. So far, no fill, came back down slightly. And so just hovering near the zone, looking at a retest of the session high, looking at a potential for the market to advance poorly and perhaps even drop and give us a chance to earn on the sell side. And so that's the idea. And again, this trade, there are specific elements that I do teach. And so if you'd like to know sequentially how to recognize the opportunity, and then from there how and when to take advantage of the order flow automation software and where to place it, when to place it, all the specifics, it is learnable. These opportunities do repeat on a regular basis, and so you can get more information on that. But right now, we'll see as the market trades back up into the zone here. It's just under it at the moment, but we'll see as this trade develops. Okay, so back up, tick below the high at the moment. So PhilFinder is now looking at whether or not the market develops weakness on the buy side. If an opening develops where the sell side begins to gain strength, gain the upper hand, then PhilFinder will get confirmation of that, and then immediately, instantly execute the orders that you've told it you're interested in. And so it's a It's a very helpful item if you struggle with your entries. Either you're too active, you get in too soon, and then you regret it, you get out. Even if you're just losing just a little here and there, a little here and there, a little here and there, I don't have to tell you how quickly and easily it can add up. It's surprising, shocking how quickly it can add up. And so if you have a struggle with that, PhilFinder can help. Or if you're looking to make more out of your analysis talents, if you're able to analyze a market and find turning points, but you find that you're not able to trade all of those events because it's just simply too much to manage all at once, then PhilFinder with automation can work wonders for you by working areas that you know you're interested in but simply have too much going on and can't do it. So now back up, slightly higher high now, market's still okay, working the zone and now just filled. And so you can see the fill listed here on the screen, 1608.7, short 1608.7. So it's on both on the chart and on the right in the PhilFinder panel. The stop is just outside of the order flow event that confirmed the trade that got us short. And then we can see here these target orders are limit orders. So 1608 even, 1606.8, those are buy limit orders. So right now the market's just hovering near the entry. Short from 08.7, market's currently just now back down below 08.7, but was just up near the stop. The orders can be moved, and so this can simply be clicked and dragged wherever you want, wherever you're interested in. And so they start out where you told them you want them. So if you want twice the initial risk, that's where they start out, but at any time you can drag, and you have control over moving those orders and adjusting them at will. You can also, if you want to use the button, you can close quantity 1 by simply tapping this button here, close quantity 1, and then everything under target 1 will exit. Okay, so target 1 was just happened to be filled while I was looking down, and so as you may have noticed, the stop automatically moved, and this is something you can control as well. You can control whether or not the stop moves to your entry once your smaller target fills. It doesn't have to, but it's something that you can control either way. And so now if you want to keep the orders where they are, that's great. If you decide, hey, I want to give this trade a little more room, you can move your stop back up to where it was, and it doesn't interfere with the strategy. You have total control of the orders in real time as the market trades. And so I'll just go ahead and put it back, at the entry, the 087 entry. And now we can see the trade has gone decently. Smaller target is reached. Quantity of 7 on the smaller target. Quantity of 4 on the larger target. And so at this point, with the stop at break even after expenses, even after commissions, if this trade were to come back up and stop out, it would still be a winning trade. And so like I'd mentioned earlier, as you know, if you have small losses, hey, I'm doing better, I'm not blowing out my account anymore, my losses are small, but it's still, as I mentioned, surprising how quickly and how easily small losses can accumulate. And the opposite is true. If you have small winners, even if they're small, but they're consistent, it is surprising how quickly, how rapidly you can start to make money and how quickly it adds up. And so that's one of the main things to the approach that I teach, is how to adjust your view toward small wins and how to adjust your view towards small losses. A lot of traders think, oh, well, it's a small loss, it's not that big of a deal. Larger target just filled, as you probably heard. But an adjustment toward how you view small losses and how you view small wins can have a radical impact on your bottom line. And so if you'd like more information on how to put the pieces together and move forward, just contact me at tradingsupra.com or leave your information in the comments below, and I'll reach out to you. And I think that'll do it. So everyone, this is Monday, March 12, 2018, looking at June RTY futures. The market did cooperate decently, and in the process was able to come off of these highs. So it did exceed the previous high. We do have a higher high, but there was weakness up here, and the market did relent enough to have a decently profitable trade. Each tick in RTY is worth $5, and so picked up a decent number of ticks on this trade and can now move on to the next. And so everyone, trade safely. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.